talking on behalf of the Kapunda Shed, which has been going now for approximately 3 years, in full swing for probably the last 2. Do a number of things up here. We do repairs. If anyone around the town needs a repair done or anything, we sort of try and help out there. We've just finished building a table and chairs for down at Kapunda through the tourism centre in association with them. We've sort of been doing a bit of we help them, they help us type thing. We've been asked, I think, if we can do some out at the actual mine, some table and chairs out there, and maybe even a shelter. So yeah, we're pretty well going in a good swing. It's all happening. We've got a good shed up here that the council has been kind enough to let us use, and we've got it decked out with plenty of stuff for guys to use in there. We have also got a bit of a thing going with the Kapunda High School. We've got a young lad that comes down here from the high school. We've got 2 young lads. One lad's doing a BMX burn, and the young lad that comes down here every second Wednesday, he just comes down and helps us out and does a bit of stuff, and yeah, it's excellent. And going by the teachers at the school, he has improved quite dramatically, which makes us feel better too. So in our opinion, this shed has turned out to be a well worthwhile project, and hopefully it'll keep going in many years to come. Thank you.
Well, this is the day of the big opening of the Kapunda Shed Incorporated. This is the building that we've been working on now for about 6 months, and the official opening is this morning. Well, the crowds are building up now. We've got quite a good crew in here, and the speeches will be starting very shortly.
On a day when all these chairs aren't here, our equipment is all around this area, and we have plenty of it, and it's already being put to good use. I'll just hand over to Ross, who is going to tell you a little bit more.
John Lowe, he was our first treasurer and now our president. I thank the councillors and staff. I understand that it was passed that we have this place unanimously. Would that be right? Yes. I hadn't asked, but I thought that was the case. Bill Robertson, secretary, who came urgently with us because the then secretary spat the dummy, and John Huntley, the treasurer, when we had no money, and he worked through things. So help of those not mentioned, but it is recognised also, and hope that the success of this establishment will be its own reward. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, and I thank you to the Kapunda Shed Committee for their kind invitation to be part of this very special event. It's certainly an honour to be part of this occasion being staged on International Volunteer Day. It's certainly very nice to be surrounded by so many friends, and I say that sincerely, and so many community volunteers. And I'm sure if we did an audit in this room, we'd be absolutely stunned by the number of hours that the people in this particular shed donate. To extend congratulations to all involved, and the council and the community sincerely thank you. Thank you all for being here today and allowing me to be part of your journey, and for listening.
Good morning. My name's John Huntley. I am at the moment Treasurer of the Kapunda Shed. I have a slightly different view on things than what a lot of others do. I believe the shed has great importance for what we could term the socially isolated members of the community to be able to come up, sit, have a chat, cup of tea or coffee, and just generally relax with fellas of like minds and fill in a few hours. Personally, I don't do too much work other than look at figures, but that's fine. I talk my way out of it. Thank you very much for your time.
I saw the ad in the paper saying that the Kapunda Mens Shed was going to start what is last year, and that's when they had the barbecue, cooking barbecue. Yeah, the main thing is because I live on my own, I enjoy talking to people. So I do some of the woodwork, I do some of the painting, and yeah, fortnightly I cook a barbecue for them. Yeah.
Wednesday is my day. So I know that, well, everybody knows Wednesday I come to the shed. Got on the committee. Now I've got one of the keys to open up. So Wednesdays, or when we open Fridays as well now. I come here 8:30, open everything up, put the kettle on, and then everybody comes in at 9 o'clock and stands around and drinks coffee. So it's been a godsend for me, because I can do a little bit of work at home, where I haven't got machinery, but I can bring the stuff here, and I can do some cutting and shaping or whatever, and then I can take it home and assemble it. So it's worked out pretty well. I could come to the shed 7 days a week. I could just. I mean, if it was next door, I'd be in all the time.
Yeah.
But no, that's how it is. It did say it's been a godsend for me. Anybody in the community can come in. So if we have different age groups come in, I mean, we've got school kids coming in here. So it's not a men's shed, although we're in the Men's Shed Association. So we're a community shed.
Well, I first came across the shed at high school, where I got asked to do some paintings for the school, for the gym, and once I was there, they liked my work, and then they contacted around the place and found the community shed, and they said that they wanted a mural done. So I came down here with a couple of designs, and then the paint, and I just started painting, and after there I asked if I could help stay, because sometimes when I was getting bored and after school and stuff, I'd stay here and see what they were doing, and I think it's helped me from there, because it's going to help me with my career more than school does, because most of the things I do at school aren't really what I wanted to have with my career, and here they don't really force you to do things. They let you choose what you want to do, so I can go in and make anything I want, and from there I just have a lot of fun just building things, fixing up things, just helping, even just watching some of the older ones like carry on with their work and say some of the stories of things they've built, and that's pretty much all. all the people here are pretty much great. They're always nice and friendly. Some of them, they try to make jokes and I don't understand it sometimes. And that's pretty much it.
As Mayor, I had the great honour of opening the Men's Shed some 12 months ago, I suppose, and I said at that time that I believe the Men's Shed in this community will become more important perhaps than the swimming pool and be more widely used. And to see so many people already taking advantage of the opportunities there is great. It's bringing people out of their lounge rooms, connecting them socially, and bringing people, in many cases, increasing their self-esteem and sharing their skills. All of these things that a community shed of this nature can provide. We would encourage anyone who feels that they want something to do in their spare time to go up and have a look at what's going on up there and what those people are producing. They've already produced a number of very valuable assets to the community, tables and chairs down at Mappa Minor for an example. So, you know, there's already evidence in the town of some of the good work that's coming out of the Men's Shed. So, I would just continue to encourage and support what's going on up there.